I am using 4 diapers per bag of dirt. So basically what you're going to want to do is cut open the diapers as so, just anywhere, doesn't really matter where. And I just cut it all the way down. You're going to want to cut them open into the bag of dirt where you're going to be mixing it. Now, as you can see, I'm going to pull some of this out and show you. This is what's in the diaper. These little gelatin packs, they are dye-free. They are usually chemical-free, and especially the higher name brand diapers. I'm sure the lower brand diapers use the same type of things. You can buy these little gels anywhere in the dollar store, but those come scented, and those are not good for your plants and whatever you end up buying, unless you end up buying flowers and you don't care about eating what you're planting. But basically we're just going to dump it into the pots as so. Get all the little good bits out of it. The reason we got it wet is because dry, it is very powdery. Now, on the side of the diaper is cotton. If that gets into the dirt, it's okay if you get a little bit in. I wouldn't worry about it. It's just cotton. So we wouldn't want to put anything on our baby's bottoms that they could be allergic to. That's why it doesn't really matter. Now, sometimes it sticks a little bit. And that's it. You do that for all the 4 diapers, and then when we're done, I'll show you what's next. Okay, now that we have dumped all of the diapers into our dirt, now we are just going to mix it up. Just that easy. I like to go up from the sides, and it naturally mixes. Now you can do this, and this stuff can get into your mouth, and it can get onto your hands. I wouldn't necessarily eat it. I'm sure it's not very good for you, like most products. But it's one of those things that if it does, you don't need to call poison control or anything like that. You'll be okay. So this is a great project for kids to do. It teaches them about the earth and gardening and where the food comes from and how flowers grow and all that loveliness. So as you can see, it's a fairly quick process of mixing. So as I see any big chunks, I kind of break them up. They don't have to be perfect, but I'm using very little effort doing this. And as you can see, I'm only using one hand. So now you want to try to get it as even as possible. So I'm going to show you a bucket that I've already done. Here we go. And that is how the pot looks when it is thoroughly mixed. So as you can see, you can no longer see the little dots. Depending on what you're planting, you need to follow the directions usually on the back of the packages on when you're planting and demographics and things like that. And if you always aren't sure, you can go online and Google from the agricultural department in the state that you live in. These are bulb flowers, and as you can see, they're very closely tacked tight together. After I plant the bulb flowers, I'm going to put some more potting soil on it. Now, because these are going to be pretty flowers, I put them in a relatively nice pot, and then that's it. You're done. If you want to, you can add mulch to the top of it, but it's not a necessity. It's more for an aesthetic reason. So these are my finished pots here. And for seeds that require vegetables and fruits and things of that nature, you want to follow the directions, as I said, on the back, which are read here. Again, don't buy these from a main department store or a farmer's place, you want to go to either a farmer's market or the dollar store. They have them usually for $4, and they have all kinds of varieties, different colors of like bell peppers and apples and things of that nature. If you do plant things in a smaller pot like those over there, and as you can see there's my dog licking some of the water off of the soil, then basically what you're going to want to do is when they start to sprout, depending on the plant, you're going to move it to a bigger pot like this, which this pot's not exactly small. This one's a good gardening plant for things like carrots or onions or things that grow underground. And then those are tree pots. So depending on what kind of plant it is will depend on the size of the pots that you need. So that is my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. You have a great day. Happy gardening.